Welcome everybody, we are in the eSpot Billiards and Arcades TQ Live LAN tournament. This is the semifinals of the entire tournament and the finals of the losers bracket. We do have co-caster with me. I'm tQzander. Why don't you say hello, monsieur?
Hello everybody, this is Atticus, and thank you Xander for the intro. I'm really glad to be here and glad to be casting the finals of the losers bracket and the semifinals of the entire tournament. Snarl, a very solid, very well informed Protoss player, really knows his game and knows how to come back from a behind position. Ganon, a Terran that I aptly nicknamed the Magnanimous Macro Monster because he loves the MMN, loves drops, and somehow manages to harass all over the map while macroing like, a monster.
Yeah, definitely. Ganon has shown incredibly strong play, only getting eliminated by Starlife, who is going to be in the finals of this entire thing. And something to note is that because this is a double elimination tournament, if the finals, it could actually theoretically be in 2 sets of best of series. If the winner of the losers bracket does win the first best of, it will then move on to a second one to determine the entire winner. So we could theoretically be having a very, very long finals in itself.
I wouldn't mind that at all. Do you know if this set is going to be a best of 3?
That is a very good question, and I honestly do not know. However, I'm not going to interrupt the players. I'm going to just wait and see how it develops. Whether we hear from one of them or from Ox about what's going to be a best of 3 or best of 5, we will find out without a doubt.
Very cool. Well, definitely the finals are going to be a best of 5.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's going to be an amazing, amazing best of 5 because whoever wins is going to be against really, really good players. I mean, Snarl, after all, did just 2-0 Lynx Ping Pong, who did go very far in the winner's bracket itself.
Yes, and Ping Pong, of course, a very good Zerg.
Yeah, and yeah, we just take a little bit quick at the actual build orders of each players. We do have a second barracks going down on top of a Tech Lab barracks that Ganon is producing, going up against most likely just really, we don't know quite yet. From Snarl, we'll probably get a better idea once we see what he puts down after the Cybernetics core is completed, whether it be a Robo, whether he's going to go for an expand build, or what his choice will be. But for now,
yeah, knowing Snarl, a little bit of Snarl's play, and just seeing him from today, I would expect something like a 2 or 3 gate expand. He seems to really enjoy the macro game, and has shown us that he can even apply pressure and potentially win the game while expanding. Yes,
definitely. I really hope we do see an expand play, because then we'll see hopefully a very long and back and forth game like we've seen both players are capable of.
Ganon, having scouted this, will definitely love the positions. He's favored medevacs consistently, and with this Rask build, I know he's going to keep loving this position as he's able to do drops just so quickly. And there is a Reaper out for Ganon now.
Yep, and with these positions, he'll get there so quickly into the main base of Snarl. We'll see if he actually... Oh, the Stalker's actually moving out, so the Stalker's going to be out of position for this Reaper.
And a Zealot's being completed. A Stalker is next up on the list.
Oh, but here we go. We actually have probes chasing after this this Reaper. The Reaper does get 1 kill, but it's actually going to get... Oh my god, take that last shot. Oh, it's not going to take the last shot.
But there's a little lonely probe down here.
No, and it does get picked off. But it's not going to allow the Reaper to die. Reaper's going to go back up into the main, but the Stalker's going to have range of it. Yep, it does go down.
Yes!
Wow. Actually, a very solid defense, all things considered, from Snarl, considering his unit distribution, just in terms of placement. He did lose 4 probes, though.
Yep, which more than pays off the Reaper itself. And here we see a 2-gate Robo. And an expand.
Yep, and actually Ganon's about almost halfway done with his command center that he used. So we're actually, again, this is awesome. We're seeing mutual fast expands.
Yep, both players gearing up for a heavy game, but Ganon deciding to apply a little early pressure. We can take a look at the production tabs. We see the stem is on the way, and concussive shells have already been researched.
Yeah, Ganon has shown that getting concussive shells early on can turn the game around by the second game versus Chrome, I think it was, where he was able to use concussive shells to pick off that first Stalker, allowing him to push in and just take away Chrome's ability to do anything in the early game.
Exactly. Snarl overreacting a little bit and pulling off a good chunk of his mining probes.
I don't think that was already. I think that was just simply making sure, without a doubt, that he would not die. And I just dropped stuff off my desk. I hope you guys did not hear that. But here we go. The expansion is now completed for Snarl. He's transferring probes. It's simply just going to defend from this early pressure from Ganon. Ganon's actually pulling back now, so or is he just going to regroup? That's the question. But Ganon is getting his expansion up, floating it down to the natural expansion. We shall see what actually.
Yep, it looks like Ganon just auto rallying all of his units over to the gold in front of Snarl, looking like he wants to be aggressive at any given opportunity.
Yep. Or possibly just wants to pick off any units that go to attack him. Because if he can catch them while they're in a limbo line, he'll be able to do a lot of damage. But instead, it doesn't look like he will be pushing out. Or not. He's... okay. Oh, yes, he is pushing out. Now, don't pull back again, because that would just make me look silly. Alright, yep, there it is. He's going to go up to try and get a good position. Yep, he's attacking with a good spread of units. He stims, and he's going to go in and start picking off these zealots. Alright, but here we go. Probes being pulled by Snarl. Snarl's got to push in. He's going to try and do some damage with these probes, but they're just taking hits while the stalkers try and do most of the damage, as the zealots are trying to close the gap, but Ganon's stim is just out-microing everything. Ooh, a little bit of miss-micro.
Yes, doing a good job of taking down all these zealots, showing why concussive cell just makes them so useless.
Yep, and now here we go. Ganon is actually now going to be fended off as he's forced to stim and run away with what he has left. A lot of stalkers are actually doing really well against these marauders. But here we go. Ganon is just continuing to send units down there. But oh look, he's now continuing to out macro. The macro is showing from Ganon as he puts on this constant pressure, stream of bio units. So much damage is being done.
He's taking down this entire force. He's not even turning to attack, pulling all his probes to fend this off. Ganon stims again and runs out, just engaging perfectly.
Yeah, it seems that Snarl, if you look at the main base, Snarl was going for ASAP Colossi, and that is just a bad choice against the early aggression, constant aggression that Ganon is putting on, because really Snarl has no chance to get any of the Colossi up. He's just losing everything. He's had too little, too early. Too little everywhere, actually. But yeah.
And as these probes continue to fall, if Ganon micros this correctly, this could already be game.
Yeah, I mean, look at the food count. It's 16 versus 63. This is game. Without anything like DTs or something crazy going on, like a mothership, Snarl can't come back. And he can't get a mothership and he can't get DTs. He's screwed. Yeah.
And now it looks like GG's about to be called. Yep, yeah. And there it is.
There it is.
And that'll be game one.
That was, yeah, definitely. It was very interesting. Like, really fast game, but very well done on both players' parts, except that Snarl was being a little bit greedy, and we're going to move on.